morning, everyone. We welcome our esteemed chief guest, our mentor, Pro-Vice Chairman, Mr. D.C. Kothari, and our guest of honor, Mr. B.S. Yadav, Principal and Director, DBS Jodhpur, and Ms. Vandana Marwa, Principal and Director, DBS Sharjah, and our very beloved Principal and Director, DBS Dubai, Ms. Rashmina Kioli, headmistresses, supervisors, parents, teachers, and my dear friends. We welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2017. A graduation is always such a momentous occasion. It will always remain an exceptional and distinct event for the graduates whose accomplishments and triumphs this ceremony celebrates. It is special for all those who guaranteed this success: parents, mentors, administrators, and friends. This ceremony is a big shout out to all you lovely people.
We begin today's ceremony with a prayer to the Almighty, acknowledging with our hearts brimming with gratitude for the milestones that we have crossed, and with the earnest hope of good things of our friends who will now enter the adult world. Shoaib will now recite a surah from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر صدق الله العظيم.
If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Keep trying, hold on, and always believe in yourself. Because if you don't, then who will? So keep your head high, keep your chin up, and most importantly, keep smiling. Because life is beautiful, and there's so much to smile about.
Today, our talented dancers will match their steps to the words that echo our belief in you. May every sunrise hold more promise, and every sunset hold more peace.
Seems so big, and everything seems so out of reach. The sky is high, and the walk is wide. You just don't know what you've got yet. It's in the palm of your hand. It's right in front where you stand.
That was mesmerizing.
Now, the role of a great leader is not to give greatness to human beings, but to help them extract that greatness they already have inside them. We are indeed fortunate to have a visionary leader in our principal and director, Ms. Rashmina Kiole, who has always given her unstinted support and guidance. Ma'am, you have been the inspiration which has helped us reach great heights. May we invite our principal and director to welcome the guests and inspire our graduating class with some motivating words.
Good morning. Greetings. We are indeed in a mood of great celebration here today because we have with us our Mukhya, our Chief, our Pro-Vice Chairman, Mr. B.C. Kothari, and the trio of principals and directors who form our close-knit family, Mr. Yadav and Mrs. Marwa, with us today. And we also have our parents to celebrate and be congratulated today. We have our outgoing students who are our hopes and our dreams and their gurus. What a momentous occasion this is for all of us. And I have to confess about feeling quite emotional about it. On this occasion, I welcome most warmly Mr. Kothari. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. It is befitting that you, with your grand vision and your commitment to excellence in all your schools, is here today to bless these children. Thank you and very welcome to you. I welcome Mr. Yadav, Principal and Director of DPS Jodhpur, our brother school, who is here as part of our conference. And he is, we call him very mischievous, but in fact he generates bonhomie or friendship amongst all of us. He is an accomplished principal and we welcome you most warmly, sir. We welcome most warmly Mrs. Vandana Marwa, who is the third force of education. She is the principal of DPS Sharda and is very dynamic, very energetic, a good friend. Welcome, Vandana. Dear parents, a hearty congratulations and let's give you a big hand. Many of you have been with us for many years, and of course some. But you know, on the way as we were entering the lift, met us by chance and he said, a badge which has the badge of children from our first batch when the school just began from 2003. So I think that's wonderful and let's give our school a big hand. And what a journey it's been, dear parents. Thank you for being with us, for supporting us, for giving us your hopes and dreams to nurture and walking alongside us. When you see these children today walking up proudly, I'm sure many of the mothers at least and maybe some fathers will have a tear in their eyes, as I will, I have to confess, because they are beautiful children, skilled in life skills, their academic acumen honed to perfection, really on their way to becoming adults and good citizens of the world. They will make our school proud, your families proud, and the world a much better place to live in. I have no doubt about that. And I thank you from deep within my heart. I also congratulate Sunita, the headmistress, and all the teachers who have stood by these children beyond duty. They have given their hearts, their souls, their minds to them. Thank you, Sunita, Blessy, and all the other teachers. Ajit. I can't name everybody because I might forget somebody. But honestly, you are wonderful teachers. You're gurus, and you deserve all the congratulations we can give you. And dear children, dear students of ours, how proud we are of you. The other day at the farewell, you looked so beautiful, so handsome, and today you look so smart. You are going to be our ambassadors in the world. I have no doubt that you are going to be the future leaders from your hearts, your minds, your souls. And today I am supposed to give you some inspiration. So I'm going to tell you a story which I read and which inspired me. It's a very short story, please be patient. So, there was the Dubai airport, and one gentleman got off the airport from the Emirates, Terminal 3. His name is Mr. Arun. So Arun got off and he got into a taxi, and suddenly he noticed that the taxi driver jumped out wearing a tie and a lovely pressed shirt and a lovely smart pair of trousers, opened the door for him, said, "Sir, please get in," and handed him a card. He said, "Please read my mission statement while I load your luggage." And the mission statement read, "To get my customers to their destination in the quickest, safest and cheapest way possible in a friendly environment." So Arun was quite impressed. Then the taxi driver got in. He said, "Sir, my name is Abdul, and what would you like to drink? There is coffee, decaf, regular. No, thank you. Would you like a lassi? There is also Coke. What would you like to drink?" So Arun was very impressed. And then this gentleman said, Abdul said, "There is also music. These are my radio channels. Which one would you like to hear? I have some newspapers. I have the Khaleej Times, I have the Gulf News. Which one would you like to hear?" By then Arun was totally floored. He said, "I have been in so many taxis but never got this kind of treatment. What's so how are you so different?" So Abdul said, "This is because he says, I read something, and that is called the power of choice. And the power of choice is either you can be a duck or you can be an eagle." So he said that in the morning, if you get up and you complain about the rest of your day, you can be sure that the rest of your day will be very bad, and you will keep on quacking like a duck, complain. But instead, you can choose to be an eagle and soar like the eagle and do very well. He said, "I made that choice." And from then on, because I saw the other taxi drivers, their taxis were dirty or they were untidy or unfriendly, I said, "I will be the best taxi driver I can be." And he said, from then on, my business has multiplied because passengers ring me constantly to rebook again and again. In the next year, it has quadrupled. And this is because I chose to be an eagle and not a duck. And children, this is what I want to say to you. Don't be a duck, be an eagle. Ducks quack and complain. Eagles soar above the crowd. And another thought, he added, you don't die if you fall in water. You only die if you don't swim. And I hope our school has given you enough skills to swim expertly Be Olympic swimmers. Children, you can do it. And that's the meaning of life. Improve your skills and yourself in the best manner you can. Be a good human being, children. That's one of the skills. Be useful. You know, the grandmother who's loved most is useful. She tells her grandchildren stories or helps around. Be useful. Be the best you can be. Thank you, children. I congratulate you. I wish you all the best. Love and blessings. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those warm words of inspiration.
We are sure that the ethics of the school's vision and mission that have been ingrained in our students will make them courageous and dauntless, as they fearlessly, like intrepid soldiers, set out on their adventure of life.
The graduation ceremony is an occasion of great elation and jubilation. Ladies and gentlemen, now the graduating class of 2017 will join us in an impressive lineup. Today we call our friends to prepare themselves to perform an active responsibility as we get ready to take the first step in the outside world away from the city environment of the school.
We want to program such as integrity, decency, uprightness, morality, character, humility, and compassion in our students.
Your value, courageous, true warriors of the great new world, trained by strategies, teamwork, discipline, and fair play. You are artists, dreamers, innovators, entrepreneurs, scientists, sports personalities, writers, travelers, orators, mathematicians, products of the school that nurtures and cherishes your potential and talent.
Your hearts are now full of hope and dreams for the future. Your future will be enchanting, enthralling, filled with adventure and the spirit of enterprise. The school motto, service before self, is a beacon of light that will fire your curiosity.
As we behold our young friends today preparing themselves to strong manhood responsibility as they get ready to take the first step in the outside world away from the safe confines of the school, we salute the integrity, decency, uprightness, morality, character, nobility, and compassion of our students. Ladies and gentlemen, here before you is the graduating class of 2017.
We request our dearest mentor, our principal ma'am, to lead the guests to light the lamp.
Student Council Presidents Ananya Khare and Yatharth Manigan to accept the light of knowledge from our principal now.
At UPS Dubai, our minds have been ignited by the flames of the eternal quest for truth and knowledge. This torch is a symbol of education which has molded us exquisitely.
The head boy, Gautam Pillai, and head girl, Radhika Marwa, will lead the oath of allegiance to our alma mater, UPS Dubai.
Students, attention.
We the class
Of 2017,
pledge to keep
the flame of knowledge
burning.
in our lives.
We swear that
We will always
uphold the values
instill by
our alma mater,
and work towards
the betterment.
of society
We will walk
on the path.
of righteousness
Take responsibility.
for our actions
Carry the vision
of our alma mater
forward
and
as global citizens.
work towards
The development
of a safer
happier
world.
Stand please.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly rise for the school song.
Students, attention.
Kindly be seated. What is the representations of the school, the tiny ones, and the graduating class of 2017, proudly singing the school song, which celebrates their outstanding qualities.
burning bright, throwing beams of light of knowledge, and illuminating every nook and corner of our school with its shining rays. The melodious rendition of our talented vocalists will render inspiration and nostalgia in the ceremony.
so that you can climb every mountain and reach every peak. And we hope and pray that we will see you again soon. Every addition to true knowledge is an addition to human power, said Horace Mann. The pursuit of knowledge is never ending. The day you stop seeking knowledge is the day you stop growing. Education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom.
It is our proud privilege to have in our midst our guiding light and mentor, Mr. D.C. Kothari, our Pro-Vice Chairman. You, sir, have given us such a beautiful school as DPS Dubai, with a fantastic infrastructure and wonderful teachers. Under your patronage, we have become global citizens. As our seniors graduate today, we would like to thank you for your support and tell you that the best years of our life have been spent right here from KG1. It is the honor of many of today's graduating students to be here from the very inception of DPS Dubai. It would be their joy and pride to be addressed by your kind self on their graduation day. Please, sir.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. Good morning, Ms. Mongolia. Mr. Yadav, Mrs. Marva, parents, and dear students. I purposely missed out teachers because on behalf of all these students and all these parents, I wish to say a big thank you to all the teachers. A big thank you to Mr. Victoria. Thank you parents who joined me in thanking them for making this happen, what is happening, and that your children are setting into the new world. The years they spend here are not only the years of learning physics or chemistry or English literature. These are the years of formation of character, formation of values, formation and learning grit, the pearl of wisdom which you shared other day with us, that you can step out tomorrow in wonderful world and not only be ambassadors of this school, but truly the ambassadors of India. A country we all are very proud of. A country we are proud to be citizens of. A country we are proud to belong to. You know, there are events in life, and I'm going to just share a small thing. You know, 9/11 was a day, very fateful day we all remember. What happened on that day? When two planes crashed in the Twin Towers by some foreigners who flew in New York and crashed into those Twin Towers. But do we know it was the same date, almost 50-60 years back, that somebody else, a foreigner, who landed in New York to address the Congress of Religion, none other than Swami Vivekananda. How two days can be so different? One day, message of peace, message of love, and on the same day somebody else is destroying somebody's peace and somebody's lovables, career, lives, and so on and so forth. So you students, we are foreigners here. We'll be foreigners in some other country when you go. Carry the message of love, carry the message of peace. Education will come and it will be a tool which will be handy to understand and analyze. But your character will be something which will hold good in your lives. I wish to also thank all the students and all the parents for giving us this opportunity that we could serve you. And we hope that we will serve you to your satisfaction. As we saw that beautiful clipping from Ms. Nankolia about whether you will walk like a duck or you will soar like an eagle. After all, when you step out in good bad world tomorrow, there will be obstacles. There will be difficulties. There will be challenges. Parents sitting here will be worried that are you able to face those challenges? Whereas your teachers will be absolutely confident that you will. And I'm sure you will not let your teachers down ever. After all, what did they want from you? What do they want from you? After all, what do these teachers want from you? They want that ever they see you or they hear about you, they want to say with a lot of pride that he or she was my student. That's the biggest gift, that's the biggest return gift you can give to these teachers who have given their lives to you. They have given their time to you, they have shared knowledge with you. After all, the world is never a bed of roses, it's not a Silicon Park. We will have challenges. If you stay together, you will face it. That's why Arvind Shah Bachchan very nicely said that और हमारी संतानों के आगे भी संघर्ष खड़ा है और हमारी संतानों के आगे भी संघर्ष खड़ा है नहीं हारता संघर्षों से इसीलिए इंसान है। That's the grit we have. That's the grit that has been fostered in me. And that's what we have to demonstrate. That what you are, that's what DPS websites are different from the rest of the world. That's why we are different. Because we do things differently. Yesterday we were discussing the difference between manager and leader. So I said all managers do the same thing, same thing. It's only leaders do the same thing differently all the time. And I'm sure all of you will be the ones who do the same thing but differently all the time. You know, we can be philosophical, we are philosophical. Because that's the human nature, you know, when we start talking, we become philosophical. So I don't really know where the philosophy will be. I don't really know where the metaphysics will be. But I know one thing for sure. And that's not me saying, I'll tell you who said this. But as long as there's pain in the heart, as long as there's tear in the eye, our faith in God will remain. And that's what is important. That's what Vivekananda said on that day. That we have to have pain in the heart for somebody else. We have to be sensitive human beings. We have to be caring human beings. We have to feel for somebody else. We can't always say, it's for me and I don't care. It's your problem, sort it out. That's the time we have to say, it's our problem, let's solve it together. We don't sort out problems, we solve them together. And I am sure if that's our feeling, that's the way we live together, we'll find every solution. We have such a simple, every problem will have such a simple solution because we'll work as a team. I congratulate all the students. I congratulate all the parents. It's been truly a very emotional ceremony. So beautifully arranged by the principal and her team. I'm sure this moment will etch in your mind forever. And whenever you go to the next graduation, this will be special. Isn't it? Am I right, children? Because this is the first one. This is the most important one. And God bless you. Congratulations. Wish you all the very best in your life. And see you again soon.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words of inspiration. We shall carry the message of love and the message of peace.
As you stand on the threshold of the next phase of your life, here are some special words for each one of you. If you are working on something exciting that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. We pray for your success. But remember, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs.
May we call upon our senior headmistress, Ms. Rachna Prakash, to read out the cute, adorable, yet meaningful citations that suit your personality to a T.
Good morning, sirs, ma'ams, parents, my dear students and colleagues. Students, as you pass through the portals of high school into the world yonder, armed with your own unique blend of abilities, skills, and trademark personality, we wish you best of luck. I invite the teachers of the science stream to come up on the stage to wish the students. join us on stage and hand over the certificates to the graduating class of 2017. It is my proud privilege to call on stage students of grade 12B. Akanksha Harshad Bhatt is our Mr. Akanksha. Ashish Bhai Shah is our Mr. Genius. Adiba Hussain is Miss Humble. Andrida is woman of substance. Akshay Paresh Shah, Mr. Rocksteady. Arshdeep Kaur is our Miss Gracious. Christina Chemaria. Christina is Miss Adorable. Tanya is our Miss Happy Go Lucky. Fatima Sheikh. Fatima is Miss Thakur. Cletus is our Mr. Eloquence. Govind Rajendra Prasad. Govind is our Mr. Perfect. Harini is our Miss Prim and Proper. Karan Malla is Mr. Handsome. Anjali is Miss Diligent. Mohammed Huday is our Mr. Resourceful. Anshul is our Mr. Humble. Prerna is Miss Sugar and Spice. Radhika Marwa. Radhika is Miss 10 on 10. Rishabh is Mr. Swag. Robin is Mr. Persistent. Senitra Sridhar. Senitra is Miss Mighty Mouse. Sujay Arunan. Sujay is our Mr. Gentleman. Talbia Khan. Talbia is our Miss Empathetic. Varan Mandula. Varan is Mr. Perfectionist. Vatsila Tiwari. Vatsila is our Miss Apple Pie. Yukta Sai is our Miss Beauty Pie. Zankar Mihir Modi. Zankar is our Miss Fashionista. Congratulations to the team. I request Ms. Sunita and Mr. C.S. to carry on with the citations. Thank you.
Good morning. Ashik, Mr. Diligent. Akhil, Mr. Amicable. Alfie, Mr. Morris. Miss Ananake, Miss Beauty with brains.
Sunita. We move on to the next student, Advait, Mr. Whisket. Akash Suryamurthy, Mr. Compassionate. Alistair Travis, Mr. Jai. Ankit Keswani, Mr. Erudite. Arnav Yadav, Mr. Prudish. Astrid Jane Fernandez, Ms. Pepe. Ayush Hitesh Parekh, Mr. Cracker Jack. Drishtant Sharma, Mr. Armchair Protector. Harshal Sachin, Mr. Persistent. Param Devdas, Mr. Stotic. Rugvik Vishwamitre, Mr. Intellectual. Saloni Bansal, Miss Exuberant. Samar Gupta, Mr. Upbeat. Sanjeevani, Miss Fast Talker. Shreya Padi, Mr. Soccer Striker. Shreya Abhijit, Miss Fantasizer. Thomas Paul, Mr. Ingenious. Vanika Gopal, Miss Galiles. Ved Vilas, Mr. Gregarious. Vaishnavi, Miss Candid Personality. Akil Jinesh, Mr. Eloquent. Arzam Harris, a man with a mission. Kit Simran Singh, Singh is King. Chris Neil D'Souza, Mr. Ego Beaver. Rishikesh, Mr. Dreamer. Kabir Bagel, Miss Sunshine. Kabir Khanna, Mr. Assertive. Omkar, Mr. Happy Go Lucky. Pratiksha Das, Miss Congeniality. Priyanka Agarwal, Miss Brainiac. Samar Durani, Mr. Thomas. Sarthak, too cool to be in a school. Shweta Nagarajan, Miss Sweetheart. Trinita Suraj, Dancing Diva. Ketan, Friend for Life. Vanshika, Miss Sugar and Spice. Thank you, Kothari sir, Principal ma'am and teachers for doing the honors.
Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you truly want to become. Always be humble. Work hard in silence and let your success be your noise. We wish you the very best in life. every minute of it.
The path to success is not easy, but the reward is truly worth the struggle. Here is a video montage inspired by our animator and privilege to have in our midst Mr. B.S. Young, Principal and Director, DPS Jodhpur, and Ms. Vandana Marwa, Principal and Director, DPS Sharjah. True educationists who have created a healthy surrounding, upheld moral values, and instilled life skills in students. It would indeed be an honor for the student fraternity to be advised by your kind students. So, could you please tell us the mantra of success to the outgoing batch of students?
Good morning, all of you. I think all the mantras have already been told by the principal, the director, and also by the vice chairman. And if the children have, and I'm sure, not if, they would have imbibed those values, and they must have maybe taken those advices given by the vice chairman and the school director, and also the teachers. These will definitely help them to succeed in life. But as I have been asked to say something about success, so the most important thing for an individual and also by all of us is to define success for self. What is success for them? It's not same for everyone. What do I want to achieve in life? Is it materialistic things? Is it the position? Or is it something else? To me, the most important thing to be successful in life is the one if you can contribute something for the happiness and for the benefit of the people around or the people far. If you can do that, I think that person will be successful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those pearls of wisdom. Ma'am, what is the most cherished value that the graduating students should inculcate?
A very good morning to all of you. The value I uphold the most is sensitivity. I'm very sure that these students are going to lead a very, very accomplished life, and I wish them all the best for that. But while pursuing your personal goals, remember, success is also measured by the number of lives you're able to touch and weave a magic around them. So continue weaving that magic around.
For your advice. I now invite our supervisor of senior school, Mr. Ajit Jacob, to read out the citations for the students. We invite the teachers to come up on the stage and wish our students all the very best. We also request our beloved principal and director, Ms. Rashmina Makiolia, and our guest of honor, director and principal, Mr. B.S. Yadav, to please join us on stage and hand over the certificates to the graduating class of 2017.
Akash Naik, the Jiggle Man. Almas, a woman of substance. Arjun, Mr. Sensible. Ash Kevin, Michael Schumacher. Kalista, Miss Elegant. Curtis Liam, Mr. Nice Guy. Deveria, the invisible genius. Elvin Paul, Miss Reliable. Gandhi Pushti, Miss Amiable. Mayur, Mr. Resourceful. Ishan Shaukat, the all-rounder genius. Dubaba, the artist. Namrata, Miss Diligent. Nikita, Miss Versatile. Pooja Parma, Miss Sugar and Spice. Pooja Udi, Miss Industrious. Pranav Nambiar, the show stealer. Ramya, Miss Calm and Composed. Ravina, Happy Go Lucky. Rishi, Mr. Charming. Siddharth, Mr. Elegance. Soumya Jain, the Princess. Tanya Maveja, Miss Gracious. Varun, Mr. Rocksteady. Mohan Verma, Mr. Dripper. Vinayak Maheshwari, Mr. Conscientious. Aman Sanjay, Mr. Amicable. Anishka Sarai, Miss Radiant. Arya Prabhu, Mr. Classy. Ashish, Mr. Vivacious. Atulya Jose, Miss Enthusiasm. Curiosity. Harita, Miss Tommy. Ishwarya Singh, Miss Perfectionist. Jonathan, Mr. Melody. Karthik, Mr. Entertainer. Lisa, Miss Elegant. Mihir, Mr. Mastermind. Ramaswamy, Mr. Ingenious. Rohin, Mr. Efficiency. Ruben Talks, Mr. Techie. Sanjay, Mr. Dignified. Shilpa, Miss Eminent. Srishti, Beauty with the Wings. Suvanch, Mr. Charismatic. Utkarsh, Mr. Man of Action. Thank you, sir, for giving us all this. I request Mrs. Sridhar Esther and Mr. Senior Secondary School to continue with the citations.
Thank you, Ajit. May I invite Mrs. Vandana Mawa to join us on the stage and do the honors. Iron, Miss Meticulous. Kansha, Miss Cheerful. Harshita, Miss Gracious. Chavi, Miss Wordsmith. Baby Dinesh, the dancing diva. Hanan, Michael Jordan of GTS. Mr. Butai. Ushana, Mr. Optimist. Marian is enthusiastic. Megha is diligent. Usman is Rapunzel. Nisha is proficient. Saji Bakshi, Miss Perseverance. Saji, Miss Benevolent. Samrat, Mr. Articulate. Sarah, Miss Cosmetic. Sheikh Adam, Mr. Concentrate. Shinaya, Miss Warrior. Shireen, Miss Pleasant. Simran, Marty Miss.
realize what graduation means. Graduation is an exciting time. It's both an ending and a beginning. It's warm memories of the past and big dreams for the future.
Our school has given us beautiful memories and big dreams. So we would now like to propose a vote of thanks.
Of all the attitudes we can acquire, surely the attitude of gratitude is the most important and by far the most life-changing. And DPS Dubai cultivate an attitude of gratitude. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives.
We begin with our mentor, our Pro-Vice Chairman, Mr. D.C. Butari, who created this beautiful school in Dubai for us expatriate students. So, there is no way we can express our gratitude towards you and this great alumni which nurtured our talents and made us into empathetic young adults. A truly great mentor like you is hard to find, difficult to partner, and impossible to forget. We also take back lessons of entrepreneurship and corporate social responsibility. A warm thank you to Mr. B.S. Yadav, Principal and Director, DPS Jodhpur, for your presence and giving us your valuable time. Thank you, Ms. Vandana Marwar, Principal and Director, DPS Sharjah, for your devotion to education. And to our beloved Principal and Director, Ms. Rashmina Mukhioli, thank you for planting the seeds of knowledge. You have made us into critical thinkers who are supremely talented and able to face the challenges of the 21st century as global citizens, but above all, making us good human beings. Thank you, ma'am, for your years of dedication to the school and to us.
Thank you, headmistresses, supervisors, teachers, and parents for all the time that you have invested in us, the most thoughtful and precious gift of all. We now have the head boy Gautam Pillai and head girl Radhika Marwa, who wish to express their gratitude.
Make your lives extraordinary. Have you ever heard of these lines? None of you? Quite a pity. By now, one of two things would have happened, judging by your faces. Either you fondly remember John Keating, played by Robin Williams in the famous Dead Poets Society, or, which is now more or less obvious, you thought I was a raving lunatic in the wrong place at the wrong time. Either way, carpe diem, when you come to think of it, makes for an interesting phrase. Often replaced by the ever-present YOLO, which is, I know, really 2010, but you only live once in the English language. So it essentially means seize the day. But to seize the day, man tends to mistake this saying more often than not, in my opinion. Often it's used as one's excuse for making silly mistakes and engaging in many excesses every day of our lives, and I'm sure we have seen that in our lives as well. But why? Have you ever thought why this proverb is mistaken more often than the others? Well, I have. And to me, there seems to be only one explanation. Over the centuries that this was made. You see, it was made in Roman times. And this wonderful proverb has been lost in translation. Well, in our mad rush to justify our materialistic pursuits, our self-centered goals, our desires, we forgot that this Latin phrase was followed by 4 important words. Quam minimum credula postero. Trust tomorrow as little as you may, it means in Latin. So as it stands, carpe diem, quam minimum credula postero means seize the day, trust tomorrow as little as you may. Thanks to the supportive environment here at DPS Dubai that each of us has experienced over the past number of years, we have not mistaken what carpe diem means to each of us. We've constantly pushed ourselves onwards and upwards to greater heights, every one of us in our little ways in different fields. And also, we've completed 14 years. Can you believe it? We are the first organic batch of our school. years in the right school, and I can say with great pride, that we have completed these years with spirit and pride like no other school. Trust me. In short, I believe that we, the batch of grade 12 of DPS Dubai and the school as a whole, we know how to act today, act now to make our lives better and not wait for that elusive tomorrow, which is exactly what Cup India means. To make this mentality possible, however, there has been that one collective constant in our whole school lives. Remember that first day when you were really scared, you were really fearful, you didn't know what was going on around you, and you were generally suspicious of what was going on. You wanted your mom and dad with you, obviously. But today is an important moment. It is a critical moment in our journey towards becoming proactive global citizens. And in that journey, dearest principal ma'am, headmistresses, teachers, counselors, and our hard-working ancillary staff, we, the students of grade 12 of DPS Dubai and the student community at DPS Dubai, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And now, the speech comes down to an ode to my fellow graduates, all of you sitting at the back. I believe that Cup India is a call. It's a call to take risks and to do something beneficial for those around you, everyone around you, not just for yourself, not for your self-centered goals or your ambitions. Don't be so selfish all the time. I believe that Cup India is what you should live by in its truest form of the phrase. You should be the reason for positive change around you and most importantly, in yourselves. Thank you. Thank you. As the head boy of this wonderful school, my last time, thank you very much.
Life is an improvisation. You have no idea what's going to happen next, and you're mostly just making things up as you go along. The first step to excelling in this fanatical journey we call life is being open to newer ideas. The universe is expanding at a rate of 68 kilometers per second per megaparsec. So what gives you the right to stand still? Yes, being flexible yet being able to hold on to your values firmly is something that we at DPS Dubai have learned. Good morning, dear teachers, parents and friends. I, Radhika Marwaha, warmly thank you all for being a part of the graduation ceremony of the class of 2017. 12th February 2017 will always remain in our hearts as a proud memory of the day we graduated from this fine institution. Standing up here, we know for a fact that our adventure wouldn't be the same without the tireless efforts of our principal and director, Ms. Rashmi Nandakyoli. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for instilling in us the ardent belief that even the sky is not the limit. As our curious minds step into the world today, we will strive to behave as global citizens, not just in our actions, but also in our thinking. We, the last of the 90s, will bring that fragment of innovation and inclusiveness far and wide, giving ourselves and our peers the right platform for actualization of talent and excellence. But our journey wasn't that simple. Back in grade 2, when complacent was too big a word for us, and our morning prayer said not to be too complacent or too proud, we had someone to turn to. Back in grade 5, when the basketball net was near the sky for us, we had someone to turn to. When we felt uncomfortable, happy, excited, or bored, we had someone to turn to. Thank you, teachers. Thank you for being such an integral part of our journey. Thank you for giving us that confidence to stand up here, knowing that we've discovered ourselves and can live up to your expectations. As we step into the next phase of our journey, we are aware of the successes that a well-rounded personality can bring to us. And our parents seated here can proudly nod their heads in satisfaction, for they know that we've mastered these skills the years with the tireless efforts of the MUN, art, dance, music and sports faculties. But we know that these would be no good without the guidance, positivity and emotional intelligence that the counseling department has bestowed upon us. So, as I speak for the last time on this very stage that has seen me grow, I'd like to recite a small self-composed stanza. Today, here she stands. Nostalgia throngs her dear clans. Qualities of humility and one motto. DPS Dubai in every.
Truly show your devotion to DPS Dubai. Here's a huge friends and admirers. Is that they can grow how great you are.
School attention.